Sometimes you just can't rely on people.
This is season 2 of the WR podcast. Let freedom ring. More insightful, more delightful, and more punk rock attitude. With your host, Will Ramos.
Sometimes you just can't rely on people to be there for backup, assistance, or even to talk to. In work, the work environment, in order to run on daily operations, you obviously need full cooperation from your coworkers to run smoothly. Now, without certain workers, what a job for one is used to, now he's burdened with 2 jobs, maybe even 3. Is that fair? Obviously not. As cliche as it sounds, you are as strong as your weakest link. A team cannot play well if one or a few of the players are not performing well. You go over gameplay, you train, you rest, you eat well, but there's always one who just doesn't care. Self-centered, selfish, disloyal, self-benefiting, or clout-chasing. Even on a more casual level, someone told me the other day they've been planning a vacation for months. Due to last year's pandemic debacle where no one could go anywhere, this year was going to be different. Now that the vaccines are up and the cases are extremely down, so they plan to go on vacation. The tickets were very, very affordable. $500 a person to be exact. Now at first, it was a couple that was going on this trip. Then a friend casually invited themselves. Then the father, then the mother, then the brother. Now you have 6 people all agreed to go. No problem. But when it was crunch time, the friend wanted to gather a little bit more money. Mind you, this was 3 months ago. Then the brother had no money. Then the parents were complaining that they wanted to stay in a higher class hotel. One who planned this trip had a package for $500 a person, plus a decent motel and a car rental. That's just a little bit more extra. Because of the waiting around, the criticizing, and the complaining, the tickets went up to $1,000 a person. That's just getting there. Forget the car rental, forget where you're staying. Turned off by this, she dropped the whole trip. Because she was depending on people who were gung-ho on taking a trip, but when it was time to pay, no one was ready. Sounds all too familiar. Now, the one who put the trip together was totally furious and upset. Who could blame her? That for a week, you would be relaxing in the sun and a getaway from the norm or this unnormal phase that we're going through. A getaway. But when you deal with unreliable people, your plans get destroyed. So note to self, when making plans, do it yourself. Sometimes we want to do the right thing. We will invite others. But if it's going to be a problem, you might as well just do things on your own. You'll be that much happier. So as a suggestion, plan events with people who are on your level, who are prepared, on time, organized, and will have fun with you. Don't take someone who complains and is non-adventurous, because it's just going to make your trip a disaster. Depend on yourself. You'll appreciate it that much more. And remember, You make the footsteps, not follow the tracks.
WR Podcast, exclusivamente en Anchor.
Okay, by the way, the first video of this story will premiere today. I did it twice. I did the video first, and then I did the podcast different. I think I will do political things on the podcast and other current events and topics and social topics on YouTube, Rumble, etc. So it should be under WR Podcast, Let Freedom Ring. If not, it's under 428 WIL. 428 WIL. So check it out. It's a little rusty, but I will get better. Until next time.